Okay, greetings and salutations. We have our weights today. We're gonna just do a little bit of flow, a little bit of mobility, a little bit of strength, just kind of have a good time, all right? Does that sound good?
Yep.
Now, if you have some music going, great. If you don't, that's okay too, all right? No big deal. Might be able to hear that a little bit better. All right. Typically, we do a little bit of introductions, but the people that we have on here so far, we've got Pam. We've got Sally. Okay, we've got Brandy. Of course, me, I'm Kate. We had someone else come in. Who goes there? Nope. Brandy, Sally, and Pam. Beautiful. I love it. Separate your feet. Give yourself a big inhale, arms up overhead, and stretch it up as high as you can. And exhale, take the hands back by your sides. Inhale. And exhale. Now try to add in the neck. Take the eye gaze up to the sky. And lower the neck. Eye gaze back down. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now on this next one, go up overhead, lengthen up, and then hinge forward at the hips. Take your hands down to the mat, and inhale, lift back up. Big hinge, arms up overhead. Again, exhale. Take it down, hinge, make sure your butt's going behind you. Inhale. Come back up. Now I'm going to turn so you can see me. Exhale. My butt goes behind. Inhale. And exhale. Hinge at the hips. We're not rounding at the spine at all. Inhale. Come back up one more time. Stay at the bottom and hang. You can always grab the outsides of your feet here if you want. Sometimes that's available, sometimes it's not. Hang upside down. If you can get your hands to the mat, I want you to bend your knees a little bit and then press the hips back up to the sky, straightening the legs. Bend the knees and straighten back out. Now, Sally, I want you to make sure you've got your toes out a little bit more to protect your knees. Bend. And then straighten back out. You can always have your hands on your shins, bend, and straighten back out. You can have your hands on your thighs, bend, and straighten back out. Let's get the hamstrings warmed up. Bend, and straighten back out. So lots of levels here, wherever you're at. And straighten two more. Bend, and straighten. Last one, bend a little, hang there, pull the belly in, and let the air out. One more time, breathe in, and let it out. Hips up and back, hang, please. Arms out wide, hinge up, flat back. Woo! Step the feet towards the center. Arms up overhead, look up to the sky, exhale, take the hands down, hands to heart center, inhale. And exhale, look down, nods, taking the eye gaze up, let the front side of the body stretch, exhale, look down towards the ground, inhale. And exhale, one more time, inhale. And exhale. All right, when we go into the next one, it's the same movement. Inhale, arms up overhead. But as you exhale, take your butt behind you and come all the way down. I call it scooping up the earth, and then lay the earth back down. Straighten the legs at the top. Exhale, come all the way down. Bend your knees. and lift it back up. Use your legs to press away and down. Sally, you don't have to go very far, okay? Ooh, Brandy, make sure you're staying out of your back. And Pam, pay attention to your knees, please. Yes, down. 2 more. Let the heat build in the body. And back down. This will be your last one. And lengthen up and out. Interlace your fingers at the top. Reach up and out. Bump your hip over to the left. Upper body over to the right. So half moon. Looks like this guy, right? Up and over. Bumping the hip to the left, upper body going over to the right. Glutes are engaged behind you. Press your heels down. Lengthen through the body. Inhale, come back up. And bump your hip over to the right, upper body over to the left. Go back to your hot yoga, right? Weight in the heels. Belly's pulled in. Squeezing inward. Glutes engaged. No more pressure on one side than versus the other. Inhale, come back. One tiny back bend. Take your eye gaze up to the sky. Lift your chest up. Roll the shoulders down and back, even though you're pulling the arms back. Inhale, come back up. Once again, hinge forward, butt goes behind you. Take it down to the mat and rock the hips out, one at a time. Rock them out. Maybe separate your feet a little bit more, right? Find comfortable. Bend your knees, sandwich the chest to the thighs, take your arms behind you, and lift the hips up. Does not have to be big to get a big stretch on the back side of the body. Activating the front side. Consider tucking the chin. Taking your eye gaze towards the back wall. I even like to rock forward onto the balls of the feet and then feel the difference by rocking back into your heels. There's going to be a different engagement through the front side of the body, different stretch on the back side of the body. Let go of the hands. Take them down to the mat or on your shins. Either one is good. Give yourself an inhale, flat back. Find your back muscles. Exhale, round down. Tuck your chin. Inhale, flat back. Think cat-cow. Exhale, round down. Your fingertips can be on the mat. Inhale, flat. Knees are bent. Exhale, round down. One more time. Inhale, flat. Stay up. Hands can be on the shins. Roll the shoulders down and back. Belly is in. Squeeze. Roll the shoulders back again. Belly's in. Breathe. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. Deep inhale. And deep exhale, pull the arms up overhead, press through your heels, lengthen up to the sky, reach up, 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 and then climb the wall. Pull the right arm up to the sky and switch it. Pull the left and the right. I know you guys can't see my hands here, but I am literally making a grabbing towards the ceiling. Up and up, stretching as high as you can. Trying to make it, ooh. Pam, can we make it to heaven? I don't know. Just keep trying. Yep, come on. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Both arms up, dive forward. Take the hands back down to the mat, and I just want you to hang again. Maybe finding a little bit more space. Maybe some of you guys have your hands on your shins, and that's okay. And breathe. Hips are behind you. Knees can be bent. Not worried about that at all. Long body. Take the hands down to the mat. Walk forward, 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 and send your right leg back and left leg back. That's right, our favorite, plank pose. Top of the head to the top of the shoulders, to the back, to your glutes, to your heels. One gorgeous straight line, belly's in. Lift the hips up and back, down dog. Pull it forward, back into plank. And hips up and back, down dog. Try not to move your feet around. It's okay, like your down dog's not gonna be the best down dog you've ever had in your life, okay? We're finding what is correct, I guess more along the lines of logistics, right? If I pulled forward into plank and then made a strong plank by pulling forward to the tippy toes, then I could go into chaturanga just as easily as I could send the hips up and back into down dog. Make sense? So pull it forward on an inhale and an exhale, hips up and back. Inhale forward. I know, let those arms burn. Do not give up on me, Pam. Exhale, send it up and back. Inhale, pull forward. We're almost to a stretch. Exhale, hips up and back. It's one more time. Pull forward, lift your right leg up, send your right knee to the right wrist, and lie down on it for pigeon pose. Pigeon pose. Long neck. All of us, attempt to lower down to your right hip. Now, I know this is something that we say, and you'll hear your teacher say it. We always want to remain level here. Guys, I want to get a deep stretch on the outside of your right hip here. So I want you to fall into your right hip a little bit. We're going to hang out here. And now roll over to where I want you to press your left hip down. Pam, be gentle with your knee. Sally, you might need to have your leg a little bit underneath you. Brandy, you don't get any excuses. Sorry.
I don't think that was fair.
No excuse, buddy. None. All right, come back through, level the hips, kind of feel how that gave you some space there. All right, forearms to the mat. Flip to the ball of your left foot. Your left knee is now off the mat. Belly in. Shift your body weight forward to your tippy toe on the left foot, and then shift back into your left heel. Right leg is down. Shift forward and back. Forward and back. We're getting some movement through your hip, ball, and socket. Forward and back. Forward and back. Squeeze the belly in. You have level hips. 3 more. And forward and back. 2 more. Forward, back. Last one. Forward and back. Lower to your right hip. Left leg comes up and around. Wrap it around. Little break dancing. You guys know I like that. Left hand to the base of the spine and twist towards your left. Looking over your left shoulder, left hip down. You know you're excited because we're about to do all that on the other side, right? Everyone's super excited. Unwrap. Take your legs to the left. Come back down onto your belly. Balls of the foot. Feet, both hands underneath your chest. Press yourself back up into plank. Hips up and back, down dog. And pull forward into plank. Lock down underneath the underarms in both cases. Pulling forward into plank, you're on the balls of the feet. Hips up and back, you're on the balls of the feet. The heels just happen to be pressing down. Pull forward and back up. Your chest is coming through. Really making sure you've got length of the spine. Glutes are engaged. Inhale forward. Exhale, hips up and back. 4 more. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale, 2 more. Come on, let it warm up. Last one, inhale. And lift your left leg up, left knee to the left wrist, cross the body, right leg behind you. Pigeon pose. Pigeon pose. Long body. Ooh. Shoulders get a little relaxation. Maybe you're moving your head right to left. I like to tuck the chin, go up and down. My sweet spot is definitely not going side to side, which probably means that I need to be doing that way more. All right, lower down to your left hip. I want you to feel how you can rotate over to the left and how you're going to get a little deeper stretch through this back hip extensor back here, okay? Through the IT band, per se. All right, pull it up and through, lower down to your right hip. Press the right hip down. Now, once again, this might be challenging for both Pam and Sally. It's okay. It's okay. I get it. It's deep. It's in there. Brandy, once again, no excuse. Sorry, girl. Press down. Yep. And square it back off. Feel how you kind of got a little bit more room in there now. Maybe just a little bit. Not a ton, but enough. Come up onto your forearms, ball of your right foot. That means your right knee is off the mat. Your quadricep muscle on your right leg is engaged and your hips are level. Pull yourself forward onto your tippy toes, elbows pull back towards your left leg. Press the arms forward, but they're still pressing down. Pull forward and back. Here we go. And forward, back. Forward, back. Smaller than you think. Squeezing and pressing back. Yes. Pull forward and back. Yes. And forward and back. Not a ton of weight into the right toes. This is definitely more about the upper body. Everybody feeling that? And back. 4 more. Forward and back. 3 more. And squeeze. And press. 2 more. Forward and back. Last one. And forward and back. Lower down to your left hip again. Right leg comes up and around. Wrap it around. Right foot to the outside of the left. Left forearm grabs at the right leg. Right hand down behind you and twist. As always, deep inhales and deep exhales are going to allow you to get a little deeper into the twist. Right hip down, looking over your right shoulder. Maybe the belly pulls in on your exhales, twisting a little deeper. Woo! Square yourself off, grab your weights, send your legs out in front of you. That's right, we're gonna go ahead and say hi to the shoulders and abs. Weights in your hands, roll it on down. Arms up overhead, knees bent. Now pull your heels towards each other. Heels can be touching or not. I'm good with either one, but definitely toes out, heels in. So it looks like this on the mat, okay? And my knees are gonna go directly in line with your second toe. So there's no making your knees go forward, okay? Arms up overhead, bellies in. Lift your hips up. Remember, toes are out. Knees are pulling out. This is not an overly lifted hip. The knees, the hip, and the shoulders are all in line. When you lower down, arms will come to the chest, and as you press up, the hips will come out, knees will go out to the side. You're finding your pinky toe. Let's go. For down for 2 and up for 2. Down for 2, up for 2. Say hello to those butt muscles. Hello. And down for 2. Up for 2. Elbows are wide. And up for 2. And down for 2. Up for 2. And down for 2. Last 4. And down. What happened to my music? 2. And down. Last one. Up for 2. Hold it there. And think about a small pulse that presses the toes, the pinky toes down and lifts the hips up. 4, 1, tiny. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay at the top. Lower your right arm down, up overhead. Keep those hips up. Knees are out, pinky toes are pressing. Pull your right arm back up to the sky, left arm. Down, 2, 3, 4, left arm back up to the sky. Let it burn. Down, 2, 3, 4, lift up. 2, 3, left side and down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, both arms, lower down. 2, 3, 4, lift them up. 2, 3, we have 3 more, and down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, please make sure you're pushing your pinky toe, and down. 2, your butt's on fire, I get it, and up. 2, we have 1 more time, let's go, and down. 2, 3, 4, and lift up. 2, 3, tiny pulse to the sky for 8, 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down. Pull your knees into your chest. Big hug. Hello, butt muscles. Yep. Left leg straight. Right leg up to the sky. Flex both feet. Arms up to the sky. That's right. Sally, you remember when we had you do 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 11 o'clock? We're going to keep the leg up to the sky while doing it. So pull the arms in, press up. 12 o'clock, arms straight up. And arms straight up. Your right leg is up to the sky. And press straight up. Just like a bench press. Arms go down, elbows stay wide. All right, let's take it to a 1 o'clock. Arms go up by the forehead. By the forehead. Yes, your right leg is still up. You're keeping the hips level. Your body's going to want to dip into your left hip here. Don't let it. 2 more. Last one, pull it in. Now send it past your knee and in. So this is an 11 o'clock, right? Out and in. Out and in. It's slightly forward and in, out and in. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Switch it out. Left leg up, right leg down, and take it up to the sky. 12 o'clock and down and up, down and up. Belly's in. You're gonna want to dip into your right hip. Don't let that happen. We want it level and down and up. Find your back muscles, chest muscles, back muscles, chest muscles. 2 and 1. Take it up overhead and down. Press towards the forehead and towards the forehead. So 1 o'clock. Pay attention to where your hips are. Nice, flat foot, right? We're not pointing right now. Keeping it good and strong. 2 more. And last one, take it in front of you, towards the knee and back. Knee and back. 11 o'clock and back. Elbows go towards this side. Feet are flexed. Forward and back. 3 and 2 And one. Beautiful. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Big hug. Both feet flat. Take your arms next to you. Drop your weights for a second. Take the hands behind you. If you need your toes slightly pointed out, I'm cool with that. Lift just your chest up. Hold it up there. Small pulse to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift up a little bit higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Lift halfway up. Pulse it for 1, 2, 3. Belly's pulled in. 5, 6, 7. Little bit higher. Yes, for 8, 7. Find the upper abdominals. Squeezing in. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Knees to chest. Big hug. Big hug, big hug, big hug. All right, guys. Cross the ankles. Roll on up to seated. All fours. Once on all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders. Step your right foot back, left foot back, plank pose. Check your alignment again. Rotate the shoulders down and back, bellies in. Back to the beginning. Hips up and back. Inhale. And exhale, pull it forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Hold here. Hold. I'm going to do a count of 30 here. I know you can do it. I know you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We're already 10 seconds in. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Check in with your belly, toes to the mat, heels to the sky. That's right. We've got 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, child's pose. Good job. Good job. Come up onto all fours. Now I'm going to rotate around so you guys can see me. We're going to take gate pose. If you're mirroring me, your left leg is out, my right leg is out. I don't really care which one you have out, it's fine. Take the arms out to the side and shift your body weight towards the extended leg. Right arm down, left arm out, or whatever leg is extended. Now I'm a girl that likes to take my toes up to the sky. That helps me. I have a bit of a challenge with an external hip rotation. So whatever you need to be able to get you through this beautiful lateral stretch of the spine, I want you to go for it. And pull the belly in, come back up. Shift the weight towards the opposite. Some will be able to put their hand down. Oh, I can barely get it down today. Others will be able to no problem or float. It's all good. If you can open the chest some more, go for it. And rotate back around, hands walk towards the front. Now you're gonna leave your left or your right leg out in front of you. Kind of swivel on your left knee. Come on the ball of your left foot. Woo, and start to play. Come forward and back. Come forward and back. I'm not asking you to do the splits here, okay? Do not hear that. What I'm asking for is a little bit of movement through the front and back side of the hip. Dropping and lifting. think most of you guys are on a mat, so you can use the tension of the mat on your back foot. 4 more. Back and forward. Back and forward. Talk about a hamstring and a quadricep stretch, right? Activation. Last one. All right. Lower back down to your back knee. Sally hates me about this point. Take your right leg behind you and come into child's pose. Woo! Come on back up. Now I'm going to turn again so we can come on the other side. Left leg out, gate pose. Once again, I'm one that takes my toes up to the sky. You can have your hip down, keeping them square, okay? Left arm down or whatever, your extended leg out, right arm up and over. Big old lateral stretch. Woo. Always try to open the chest to the sky. May or may not happen. Sometimes it's just the idea of thinking that it can happen. And come on up, shift the body weight over to the right. Right arm down, left arm up. Same idea, right? If you can open the chest up a little bit higher, great. Just think about doing it. Just think about it. Ooh, I know. And come on back up. Left leg is gonna stay in front. I'm gonna swivel around on the right knee. Come on the ball of the right foot, and we're gonna come forward. Ooh, I have a really big split going on here. And forward and back. Forward, shifting, and back. Now, if I can stay up on my, not going down onto the right knee, even better. Back and forth. Woo! Square hips. Does everybody hate me during this? Pretty much. That's good. All right, 3 more. Back and forward. 2 more. Back and forward. Last one. Back and forward. All right, walk the hands over to the side. Separate legs stretching. Toes in, heels out, and hang. Cat, cow, inhale, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest up and through, and then round the spine. Press through the balls of the feet, round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. It's okay to have your hands on your thighs. Anytime you need to do that to make it a little bit softer for yourself, please go for it. Hands on the shins, either one's good. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, guys, if you're sideways on the mat, I'm just gonna walk to the top. Most of you guys are not. Right leg back to greet the left. You're back in plank pose. I know, it's horrible. Mean Kate. Hips up and back. And pull forward. And lift them up and back. And pull forward. And hips up and back. Pull forward. 3 more. And exhale. Inhale. Last one. And pull forward. Allow yourself to lower to your knees and then all the way down onto your belly. Everyone's favorite posture, cobra. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press the tops of the feet down. Your knees will pop up. That's how much I want your glutes and your quads, those big guns on the front of your leg to activate, and then find underneath your spine the energy to lift the chest up. It doesn't really come from the hands. The hands are pulling back, and you're allowing the tops of the feet to press down. There are these, like, I don't know, I kind of call them the little flabs that are on the side of my body, where my pants kind of fit on. That's where I want this to fire up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Eye gaze to the left. Avasana. Take your eye gaze forward again, hands underneath the shoulders. I didn't move mine, I just left them. Press the tops of the feet down, knees pop up. I want ugly butt. Every single glute muscle fired up, and allow the chest to lift. And yes, we're strengthening our lower back, but I don't want to mistake that as the part of the lower back where you feel pain, okay? That's not the part that we're activating. What we're activating is the lowest portion of your latissimus dorsi and actually getting into the obliques as your palms press down and then pull backwards. Pull them towards your hips. Try to lift the hips up, the chest up a little bit higher for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down, eye gaze to the right. And come back through. You know those weights that you have on either side of you there? Take them in your hands. Separate your feet mat width distance. Tops of the feet are pressing down. Those knees are popping up. My mallets, I want the heavy part of the mallet down so the wrists would be facing each other. Press the tops of the feet down. Knees pop up. You got ugly butt. Lift the shoulders up, lift the arms up with it. We've got it. We can pulse them up 10 times. I know we can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Eye gaze to the left. Breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Tops of the feet press down. Eye gaze is forward. Knees pop up. You've got ugly butt. Your lower back is protected. You're rolling the shoulders down and back. Mallet ends are to the mat. As you lift your arms up, press the tops of the feet. We've got this. Lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10, and lower down, eye gaze to the right. Let your mallets go, hands underneath the shoulders, press yourself back into child's pose. Child's pose. Oh, yes. Yes. All right. Come back up onto all fours, flip the toes over, and we're going to live in down dog for a moment. I want you to feel down dog. Move your feet around. I even want you to try to rotate to where the middle part of your foot tries to drop down. And then I want you to rotate to the outside of the foot. What does that feel like? To almost lift the ball of your foot up. And then what does it feel like to maybe point your toes out in down dog? Trying to find the back side of the foot, almost like we were talking about triangle, right? And then I want you to move the toes to where they're slightly internally rotated. Trying to press the ball of the foot down. Play through it. Pulling the chest back, shoulders are tight but relaxed. Elbows twist towards the back wall. Maybe you bend your knees, allow the chest to come to the thighs, and then lift the hips up a little higher. Feel it. Come down onto your knees. Dolphin pose. Interlace the hands. You're on your forearms. I want you to pull your elbows towards each other, but they are not going to touch. This is an underneath the arm activity. Flip your toes over. Lift the hips up and back. Eye gaze goes towards the back wall. I like to walk my toes a little bit closer to my shoulders, but that means my knees are going to bend. That does not make dolphin wrong. It allows for the hips to come up a little higher, the elbows to be able to squeeze towards each other. And I want you to do the same thing. Rotate to the outside of the foot. Rotate to the inside of the foot. What does it feel like to rock the hips out? Right? Where do we find the level here? Strengthening the upper back. Elbows still pretend that they'll be able to touch each other. I know this is hard. This is not easy. We've got 3 more inhales and exhale. 2 more. Come on. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Lower the knees down and child's pose. Let go of the arms. Flip your palms up to the sky and drop your head down. The muscle we just activated on either side of the body doing dolphin, you're stretching that muscle out by having your palms up. Flip the palms back over, come up onto all fours, step your right foot back, left foot back. That's right, plank pose. Get strong, belly's in, hips up and back. And pull forward. Hips up and back. Belly is in. Close the gate, squeezing inward. Hips up and back. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, hips up and back. You are good, you are good, you are good. One-legged down dog, hold. Right leg is up. Try to find the balance between the 2 hands and the ball of the right foot. Pull your right knee into your chest. Do not move your upper body. Kick your right leg back out. We are still in down dog. Pull your right knee into your chest and send it right back out. 2 more. Pull your knee into your chest. You are still in down dog. And lengthen back out. Last one. Pull your knee into your chest. Now shift the body weight forward, shoulders over the wrist. Stretch your right foot down. Heel on your left, warrior 1, arms up overhead. Breathe. Take your hands back down to the mat. Ball of your left foot, right leg back to meet it. Hips up and back. Pull forward. Hips up and back. And pull forward. Hips up and back. And pull forward. This is the one. Hips up and back. Raise your left leg out. Finding level. Try not to lift the left hip up. Squeeze it down. Finding equal weight in both hands. Pull your knee into the chest, stay in down dog. Lengthen the leg back out. Pull the knee into the chest, stay in down dog. Lengthen it back out. 2 more. And pull in. And press back out. And this time pull in, shift forward, shoulders over the wrists. Set your left foot down, right heel down, warrior 1. Breathe. Breathe. Take your hands down to the mat, ball of your right foot, left leg back to greet it, the widest knee child's pose you can take. Knees to the outside of the body, send the hips back. All right, come forward. We're gonna do a little bit more abs. We've done a ton of shoulders, guys. Cross the legs behind each other and then come down to where your right hip comes down and then your left hip comes down. A cow face. So we do this in hot yoga. And I love how my shirt is floating up. Oh, some things will never change, right? Okay. Left leg's on top of the right, taking your arms, right arm up, pat yourself on the back, left arm comes out and around behind you. Long body. And come on up to all fours, switch it out, left underneath the right or the right on top, separate the heels and set down, left hip, right hip in between the heels. Left arm up to the sky, pat yourself on the back, right arm out and around behind you. Ooh, no idea what happened to my music. Brandy, did your music die?
No, mine still played the whole time. I really like it.
Yes, good playlist, huh?
Yeah.
The Spotify link that I sent you, if you follow that, you can get to all my playlists. Undo it and then send the legs out in front while I try to make mine happen again. Okay. Slowly lie all the way back. Lie all the way back. Oh, I see. I must have pushed mine before. Well, that's okay. We've got like one more song. All right. Lie all the way back. Now, I do want you to grab your weights for this. And your weights will be more about sinking you into the ground. So bend your elbows. Your elbows are against the ground. I don't know, mine aren't touching my sides. I need to give myself a little bit more width because my shoulders are wide. So palms are facing each other. I don't have a tight grip on the weights. It's just sitting in my thumb, almost like the arch of my thumb. And now take both legs up to the sky. Now, some of you will need to take them in front a little bit in order to keep the natural curve of your spine. And what I consider the natural curve is what it would be when you were standing up, okay? If you had a really flat back when you're standing, then yeah, you have a pretty flat back. But most of us on here actually have a butt. So allow that butt to take up some space, okay? So I'm gonna go forward just a little bit with my legs. All right, now point your toes. We're gonna pretend we're in ballet here, and we're gonna take our right toe over the left toe, so cross them on top, and then you're gonna take them out wide and then cross them back on top. All right, Now, while we've got this movement going on, crossing and crossing and crossing, we're going to take our legs down at the same time. So for a count of 4, lower, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift them back up. 3, 2, and lower back down. And 4, 3, 2, and 1 back up. 4, 3, point your toe, and 1 back down. 4, 3, 2, and 1 back up. 4, 3, 2. We've got 4 more sets. Come on, down. 2, 3. Yes, breathe. Up. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Come on, down. 2, 3. Check in with your breathing and up. 2, 3. Back down for 4, 3, 2. Back up. We'll have a change in here and hold it at the top. Now flex your feet. Feel like you're walking down the wall, down the wall, down the wall, down the wall, back up. Up, 2, flat foot, 4, walk down, down, 2, 3, use your elbows and up, 2, 3, I know it's burning, down, 2, 3, 4, back up for 4, 3, 2, 2 more sets. Let's go. Down. 2, 3, 4. Back up for 4, 3, 2. Last set. Come on for down. 2, 3. Back up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Hands behind the head. Keep the weights. Let's go. Count it off. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Let the weights go. Feet flat, bridge pose, lift the hips up. Good old-fashioned bridge. Lower the hips down and up. Just bridge, down and up. Last one, down and up. Pulse at the top. Give it a little squeeze through the glutes. Up, 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 up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Right ankle over the left knee. Pull your left knee into the chest. You can take your right hand in between the leg, left hand to the outside, make a basket. Some of you will be able to grab the crook of your right foot and the crook of the elbow and your right hand to the outside. Coming into a cradle. I'm not able to get my shoulders down today during this, so I should probably back off. Let's be real. Yep. Okay, we're going to take a twist from here. So set your left foot back down and then guide your right foot over to the left. Rolling to the outside of the left foot, your right foot comes down. You're going to take a look over your right shoulder. Maybe even bending your right elbow, making a cactus arm. And I like to grab my left hand to my right foot so it stays up while I'm rotating through the right shoulder down to the mat. You're gonna feel a pretty intense stretch on the top side of the right hip. Anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Breathe in and breathe out. Pull the belly in, lift back up. Let's switch it to the other side. Left ankle over the right knee. Lifting the right leg up. Left hand goes in between the legs. Right hand to the outside. You can make a basket. Some people even like to take their hands on top of the right shin. I'm not that guy. I use my left elbow to open the left knee. Maybe I'll try my cradle on this side. Oh, well, that's a little better. Not really. Can't get my shoulders down. Oh, that's good. Put it right back where it was. Yep. Level hips. Most of the time we'll dive into the left hip on this side. Make sure you're pressing through the right hip. Really allow your hip extensor on the back side of the left hip get a stretch. Lower your right foot back down. Rotate to the right. So your left foot comes down to the mat. You're rotating to the outside of your right foot. I like to grab my left ankle. You don't have to. And then look over to the left. Maybe giving a cactus arm through the left elbow. Pretty intense stretch. Once again through the IT band. The iliacus, the tensor fascia latae over there. Can't forget about that good old TFL. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. Woo! Slowly rotate back. And then lie into Shavasana. Heels together, toes out, and palms up. Take inventory. Take stock of the body. What's happening? What's not happening? What's tight? What loosened up a little bit? Were we able to maybe find some sweet spots? Drop the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Let the airway open so it's not labored, so we can tap into the parasympathetic nervous system. Taking deep inhales and taking deep exhales. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Pull the knees up to the chest, roll over onto your left side, and then come up to seated. Yep, come on up to seated. Crisscross applesauce. Wow.